Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming at you with a review and what's in my bag on my Louis Vuitton Lockme 2bb in the black pebble calfskin leather and in the silver hardware. So a little quick story on this bag and basically how I got it for those who don't know. This was a replacement bag for my Pochette Métis in the Infra Rouge canvas combination. So I basically had to switch that bag for this bag because there was a lot of defaults and just horrible wear on that bag. And I've only had the Pochette Métis for like 5 months, minus the 2 months it was in for repair. So really I only used it for 3 months, and a bag costing more than $2,000. Basically, any bag that costs as much as a Louis Vuitton bag should not last only 3 months. So Louis Vuitton was kind enough for me to exchange it for another bag. Or if I wanted to buy a bag that was a little bit higher in price, I had to pay the difference. And this bag is a little bit higher in price. I think I had to pay additional like $500 to $600, but it's totally worth it because this is a full leather handbag, except for the interior, but just all around, even the strap is all full leather, and I believe the hardware is palladium hardware, so it won't rust or anything in humidity or in rain or anything. And so far so good. I don't see any like terrible wear and tear on this bag, not as bad as I had on my Pochette Métis, but this is a totally different bag from the Pochette Métis, obviously because it's all leather, and it is a full flat bag with a little turn lock here with the LV. And I've actually had my eye on this bag for quite a long time since it came out. I believe like this is just off topic, but from what I remember when this bag first came out, this was like under $2,000 at the time, and I was really hesitant on buying it because I didn't know if this bag was timeless or something that I could see permanently in my collection. But now that the years have gone by and I've seen these on the streets of Toronto a lot, and that I had an opportunity to snag this up was perfect for me. So I'll just give you the wear and tear of this bag. So there isn't really any wear and tear on this bag to note, and I have not been super careful with this bag. Like there's no like real scratches or anything that this leather shows of. Because this is pebble leather, it does have a better wear and tear, scratch resilience, and yeah, the even the corners, like there's a little bit of smoothing, but you can't really tell in person. Sorry, my nails are really bad, but yeah, there's like no scratches, smudging, or anything. The bottom of the bag has no base. Like it kind of feels like it does because it is like triple layered in leather. So you have the front and the back here sewn in, and then the base of the bag. So there's like 3 leathers sewn in, and then you have this seam here, which also helps with the structure of the base of the bag. So I don't see very much like sagging or anything, because it can sag. I have seen people on the street with this where the bag just looks completely flat, like this, or like just flat, like there's no more base. But I prevent that by not forcing too much stuff in here, not too much heavy things in here, and I don't like push all my items inside down, so that helps with the structure of the bag. Also, I always have this bag sitting up flat on the bottom so that the base is flat and not sagging. I mean, there is a little bit of sagging, like a little bit in the corner, but you really can't tell. And even if there was sagging, this flap here would totally cover that sagging and make it look like a super structured handbag. And yeah, the corners, like the sides here has this beautiful little pleat look here, and just show you that there are side buttons. I never undo this, and I find that undoing this actually doesn't really help, because this does let you fit a whole bunch of stuff in the bag, but when you close it and it's fully like stuffed open, like fully out like that, this bag will not close properly. So this bag is unclipped and it's a little bit far apart right now, and yeah, you can see the bag will not I mean, it'll go over, but it won't go over so that the turn lock can go inside the little LV here and twist. So I always leave these closed. And also because there is some glazing, so it's kind of hard to see, but as you can see, there's two types. You can see there's two types of not glazing, but the exterior is with the classic Louis Vuitton glazing, and then the interior here is sewn in folded leather. So it helps a little bit that the glazing doesn't crack or have any peeling issues, and also I always leave it closed so that I don't have any because I find it's really bad when you open and close the buttons here, because the glazing will actually start ripping and falling apart and peeling. So I always leave it closed. And yeah, that's a little bit sneak peek what's in my bag. I'll show you guys the interior a little later on. But first I just wanted to show you guys like the wear and tear of the exterior of the bag. And this is the large chain handle. And this is really what won me over about this bag. I really like how this bag looks when it just drapes over the front here. It gives this bag a little bit of an edge, but also a little bit of just a little bit of a daintiness, I feel, like more of a ladylike look. And then this bag also does come with a long leather matching crossbody strap, and it does clasp here with this little button knob here. So you just fold the leather through this D-ring, and then you just pierce the leather with the little knob here, and that's basically how this bag is, or how this strap stays on. I've tried to actually take this off so that I could use another strap, but I just can't. It's really, really hard. So this is really not coming off anytime soon. And yeah, it's not adjustable. There's no additional holes for you to do, or you could punch additional holes, but that's really up to you. I personally wouldn't, because I don't think it would look good with a lot of this extra leather here, you know, going up the strap here. The strap also comes with a little, I guess a little, I don't know how to say this, but just a larger, wider extender, I guess, just so that you add comfort to your shoulder, because the strap is about an inch or a little bit less than an inch width or wide. So because this is so thin, this can like hurt your shoulders a little bit. So this adds a little bit of comfort, and it doesn't slide very easily, so it'll stay on your shoulder. You place it on your shoulder and it'll stay. Yeah, so I haven't really had any issues with the strap. It's really comfortable nonetheless though, because this leather is super soft, and you can bend it, and it's just super pliable to your body. And yeah, so that does it for the leather. Now I do have a Chanel Jumbo Classic flap, and the main issue with turn lock flaps is that the actual little turn lock here and the actual, I guess, hardware on the flap does get scratched a lot. I haven't really seen that much on the LV, but I do see it a little bit on the edging, specifically on this side here. But you really can't tell, even on camera. It's really hard to see. And the underside of the flap, I haven't removed the plastic wrap, but I think this is why there isn't a lot of scratches, is because the metal on metal, like if you hit this on the clasp here, the metal will hit the little knob here, so it will start scratching. So, but because I have this sticker here, it won't scratch it as easily. And also the little D-rings here are attached to these little metal, I don't know what they're called, but on the underside it has these, they're screwed in like this, and I have left the plastic on here just because I am that way. But yeah, so that's what it looks like there. And now the interior, I'll show you what I have in here so far. So I have my Christian Louis Vuitton compact wallet, and that just holds all my cash and cards and stuff. I have my Louis Vuitton key holder. It's a 6-ring key holder. And then I just have my large like battery pack with its wire for my phone. And then I just have a Katy Perry Pearl lipstick. This is what I'm actually wearing now. It's called Pretty in Pink, KP16. And I also have oil off sheets and my Bluetooth headphones here. They're just really small and simple, that I got from Amazon actually. And the extra bubble gum, some candy, a Dior lipstick, Rouge Dior liquid, sorry, and this is in the number 574 Lively Matte. Can't see that, but it's a number 574. And then just my little travel size Caudalie cream, hand cream. And yeah, so that's the main compartment. So the main compartment, as you can see, is not fully leather, just the trimming is leather, and which is fine because I prefer it having the leather trimming here, so that it eliminates the bad glazing issues that Louis Vuitton is famously known for, unfortunately. There is an extra little pocket. I just have a whole bunch of receipts in the front pocket. And this side here is leather, but on this side here is fabric. And you don't see the underside of this knob here on this flap here. So it's a really good, like, nice little detail. I did not show you this, but the back here on the trimming in the main compartment has hot stamp Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. And that's another reason why I decided to get this bag as well, because it is a made in France piece. And I know how hard it is to get a made in France piece from Louis Vuitton. I'm not sure if these particular pieces with the full leather only come in made in France, or if they do come with made in USA or Italy or Spain. I'm not sure, but definitely check with your boutique, your local boutique, wherever you are. And yeah, the interior is just, I wish there was an additional pocket in here, because I am finding that sometimes I don't want to always carry a large wallet, so I just want to carry like a few cards in here. So I wish they put like additional small little card pocket there. I think they could have, because this bag has just so much room. As you can see, it fits a whole lot more. Like, I can fit a little bit more. I can probably fit like a full-size paperback book in here if I wanted to, but I don't want to overfill it, so I just leave it like that. So this bag does come, like when worn on the crossbody, it comes perfect at a perfect height for me personally. It's just a little bit lower or a little bit below the waist or the hip bone. So it's really helpful to have when your hands are super full and you just feel really tired. I find that this bag is helpful in that way. And yeah, so that's basically what I have to say about this bag. It's I say it's like, for those who don't know much about this bag, definitely check it out in store and try it out, because I believe that this is a pretty good game changer. I've always been a fan of, or I still am, a fan of the Chanel classic flaps. And if you are one that you know, doesn't have the budget for a classic flap but still want that turn lock flap look or type of bag, this bag is a really great option for that. Because it has all the features minus all the crazy pocket compartments, and this is a pretty comfortable bag because it's with this very comfortable little leather piece here. And yeah, my only criticism of the turn lock here is I wish, I don't know, I wish they could have made it a little bit more smaller, like this little knob here a little bit more smaller, so you can see the LV, because for me all I keep seeing is that it's the LV face, and then this is its nose for some reason. I don't know, that just might be me, but yeah. I don't know, let me know what you guys think, what this looks like to you, if this is a good feature or not, but I still love it nonetheless. It's a really easy bag, and it's not so fussy, because this bag did get a little bit more, it did get a little bit more flexible over time. When I first got it, it was super stiff. The sides were super stiff, so I couldn't really, like, even the buttons here, I couldn't really, you know, detach them because the leather is just so stiff. But now that I've had it for quite a few months now, and I've had it in multiple types of weather, snowy weather, rainy weather, hot weather, it's a pretty good bag. I don't see any staining or anything, and I have, like, when I go to restaurants, I'm a pretty messy eater, and I'll have this on my lap, and it will, and like, I don't know, something will happen, either water or some kind of something from my dinner plate falls onto my lap, and I panic usually every time that happens, if like food or something lands on my bag, but this has easily wiped off, and there's just no staining. This is a pretty matte leather handbag. You won't see it getting really super shiny. Like, there isn't really a patina to this bag other than it being super soft over time. Another thing I want to say also is I really like how they added this, it's sort of raised, like this little folded piece here at the bottom of the bag. It's kind of nice that they have this, because it's a little bit more easier, like user friendly, to take the flap and, you know, lift it, because I find even with my Chanel flaps, I tend to scratch the underside of this bag, but because of this, it's actually a lot easier to grab and lift it up. So it's really user friendly. So yeah, that's really about it about my Lockme 2bb. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Little side story, YouTube has decided to cancel my partnership with them starting February 20th, 2018. So I really appreciate it if anyone could please subscribe to my channel, and I will be making more videos because I've been quite absent making videos for you guys just because I've been so busy, but I'm trying to find the time now, and I hope to see you guys more with these videos, and I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Have a great one, guys. Bye-bye.